Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy, Marcus Levy, the Angry Ranter, here for Vlog 120 in the Angry Ranter Vlog Series. So, on my way to grab some groceries. Forgot to do that yesterday, because we kind of were running out of time. But a sort of philosophical question came to my mind, and I kind of want to pose this question to everybody else here on the YouTubeverse. I notice more often than not that people in our society tend to live in what I'm calling a fluid or gray amorality. And let me explain, of course, what I mean by this. What I mean when I say this is, like, too many people, their morality changes in a moment to moment, but not enough people have sat down and done the critical thinking required to hash out a moral code that they follow. And also, it's a lot of copy and paste, a lot of like, well, my parents believe this, so clearly I believe this, and clearly that means this is true, when there's no real fact that says that that there's any hold to that. You know, we live in a society of, at least from the way I can see it, moral sheep who, you know, go, well, that thing's bad, so clearly because somebody I respect said it's bad means it is, or clearly because someone I respect says it's good, that means it is. People don't want to think because they don't want to break the mold. They don't want to break tradition, when technically I also think we live in a society that no longer has tradition. Tradition is a way of the past, as is by the name tradition. And enough people are attempting to forge their own way in the world, but not enough. And certainly nothing on the moral sort of realm. I do invite that discussion down in the comments down below here. So let me know, what do you think? Because it was something that sort of came to me first thing this morning. You know, as future philosophy student, it does, of course. But yeah, because like I've always been hypercritical of our society for having such fluid morals. I'm not a super prude who thinks that we all need to believe in the same thing. But what I mean, again, when I say, you know, fluid morals, is people's morals are not heavily researched within themselves. People don't want to take the time and sit down and think about what they believe is right and wrong. They just go with the flow. And what going with the flow does is it doesn't create an individual. It creates somebody who just copy and pastes a formulaic, you know, morality. I don't agree with that. It's not who I am, of course, and I believe that as society, in many ways, we are losing what it truly means to be an individual, both because we lose ourselves in labels, hundreds and hundreds of personal labels, where you're trying to separate yourself, but realistically, when I ask you who you are, and you only tell me a bunch of labels, that just means, okay, you are a person, a part of these groups, but you've told me nothing about yourself. And then with this fluid morality that is non-researched, but also something that people don't heavily believe in, creates society of such confusion. Durkheim was right. Durkheim's suicide theory proves more than correct in any of these instances, where we live in a society where people are struggling to figure out who they are, but also society does not give them the tools to do so either. Society just says, please, do as I do. Wrong. This is a little PSA, folks. Think for yourself. Just the Angry Ranter looking out for everybody out there. Looking out for your own moral compasses. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching today's vlog. Please like, subscribe, and check all that social media that I put down in the description down below, and come and join me on those platforms. And also, see you tomorrow.